I built my life on schedules, contracts, and quiet victories. I believed emotions were distractions. Until the day a woman with tired eyes and a gentle smile walked past me with a cleaning cart and changed everything. The hotel lobby was always cold in the mornings. Not the temperature, the feeling. People passed each other without looking. Everyone was in a hurry to become something more. I stood near the reception desk, phone pressed to my ear. Yes, move the meeting to Friday. No, I don't want excuses. That was my voice, sharp, certain. Behind me, a soft sound followed the wheels of a cleaning cart. I turned slightly. She was arranging flowers near the entrance, carefully, like they mattered. She didn't know who I was. And for the first time in years, that felt peaceful. Her name tag said Lina. She noticed me looking and smiled politely, then looked away. That smile stayed with me longer than any deal I closed that day. 2 weeks. That was how long I planned to stay. 2 weeks to finalize a merger worth millions. Room 1807. Every night I returned drained. Every night my room felt warmer than it should have. The bed never felt lonely. The lights were adjusted just right. Once soft instrumental music played quietly from the TV, something I would never choose myself. And the notes. Small, handwritten. Rest matters too. Tomorrow will be kinder. Don't forget to breathe. I never signed anything in my life without reading every line. Yet these notes, I trusted them instantly. One afternoon, I caught her inside my room. She froze. I'm sorry, she said quickly. I thought you were still out. It's okay, I replied. She held a towel to her chest like a shield. I hope the room is okay. It's more than okay, I said. It feels human. Her lips curved into a shy smile. I'm Lina. Ava. She nodded. Nice to meet you, Ava. The way she said my name felt different, softer, like it wasn't a title. From that day, words slowly found their way between us. How was work? She asked once, adjusting the curtains. Demanding, I said. She laughed lightly. That's not an emotion. I paused, then exhausting. She nodded like she understood too well. Some days I stayed longer than necessary. Pretended to check emails. Just to hear her talk. She told me about growing up near the sea. About painting sunsets when she was younger. About how she took this job to support her mother. And you, she asked one evening. What about me? Do you ever stop? I didn't answer. She looked at me gently. You don't have to answer now. That night I stared at the ceiling for hours. I realized something terrifying. She saw me. Not the CEO. Not the power. Me. One rainy evening I returned soaked and frustrated. A deal had fallen apart, millions lost. I sat on the floor, back against the bed. A soft knock. Go away, I muttered. The door opened slowly. Lina stepped in with a towel. I thought you might need this. I didn't move. She sat beside me, not too close. You're allowed to be tired, she said. Something broke inside me. I don't know how, I whispered. She didn't touch me. She just stayed. That was worse. That was everything. From that night on, the air between us changed. Long looks. Unfinished sentences. Silence that spoke too loudly. I knew it was wrong. She knew it too. But feelings don't ask permission. One night during a staff event downstairs, the hotel felt empty. I found her on the rooftop, staring at the city lights. They look like stars, she said. They look lonely, I replied. She turned to me. You scare me, Ava. Why? Because when you look at me like that, I forget where I belong. I stepped closer. Where do you belong? Her voice shook. Not here, not with you. I reached for her hand. She let me. I don't want to be careful anymore, I said. Tears welled in her eyes. I don't want to disappear when you check out, she whispered. I won't let you, I said. But life heard promises and laughed. The next morning, everything collapsed. I was called to the lobby. Lina stood there, pale, silent. The manager spoke coldly. There have been complaints. Complaints, I snapped. Staff fraternizing with guests. I looked at Lina. She wouldn't look back. She's being transferred, the manager continued, effective immediately. No, I said, this is unnecessary. It's policy. I turned to her, say something. Her eyes finally met mine. I'm sorry, she whispered, this never should have happened. Each word felt rehearsed. This was real, I said quietly. Her lips trembled, real things still hurt. She walked away. And she took the warmth with her. I left the hotel 2 days early. I signed contracts, shook hands, smiled for cameras. But inside, everything was empty. At home, my apartment echoed. No notes. No quiet care. Weeks passed. Then I found the envelope. Inside my briefcase. I loved you in silence long before you noticed me. Walking away was the hardest thing I've ever done. Please don't think you weren't enough. Lina, I couldn't sit. I couldn't breathe. I searched for her. I found the seaside branch. I drove for hours, heart racing faster than the car. She was there, wearing the same uniform. Looking smaller, sadder. Lina, I said. She dropped the cloth in her hand. You shouldn't be here. I should have come sooner, I said. I was afraid. She laughed bitterly, so was I. I don't care about policies, I said, or status. She stepped back. I won't be hidden. You won't be, I said. I'll change my life. I'll step away. She stared at me, stunned. You'd do that? Yes, I said, because success without you feels like failure. She cried openly now. I held her. For the first time without fear. Sometimes love arrives quietly and asks you to choose courage over comfort. If this story touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe. And tell us, would you walk away from everything for love?